All right, everybody, we're back with another 10-minute rapid and review. We're 2053, so we're definitely getting up there in the rating. Always going to play e4 against d6. I normally like to play d4 and then normally just knight f3. Most people will push e5. So I don't think I've ever seen c6. I believe it's probably just to get the queen out in some way. But what I'm thinking is, how can I develop my light squared bishop? Because then I'm looking to castle pretty quick. So let's think light squared bishop out, push, capture, capture, capture. Knight hops in somewhere, and I got to retreat my bishop back. I don't think that's the worst thing. Knight can always go there. Before I castle, let's think. The queen is now looking at my bishop. There, 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 there. I think I can just castle. I don't think I have to worry about this. Before I move my bishop, let's think, are there any like sacrifice possibilities? So take, check. It goes there. Maybe I go here, looking to go there. Take, there. I just come back. Let's think. Take, check. There, go there. Maybe knight there. Let's try what a sacrifice might look like, because I don't think I've ever seen this opening with c6 d5, so I'm kind of just playing on my own here. What if I go here, looking to go there? Again, never seen this opening. Never seen this opening, especially like this. So let's think. My knight's okay. Can't go there because bishop. There. No, I don't want that. Could go here. And could go here, looking for a discovered attack. Capture the queen. Can't take, because I take with a discovered attack. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Attacking my queen. Attacking my queen. Where do I go with my queen? I feel like I want to just pull back there, going for discovered attack there. There. Yeah, I'm thinking I just go here. I always have this discovered check. Let's think. What if I push here? Let's think. Here, knight takes, pawn takes, up. Here, pawn takes, bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes, and then maybe there. I think that pawn move is okay. This is definitely a weird opening now that the king is over here. I have no idea if that bishop sack was the right move at all. The king he has really bad king safety. I'm curious if there's any way that he can kind of like move his pawn or something and like get his king safe pretty quick, or if I can lose another piece for not much gain. Pawn takes, I might just discover check there. And then king goes there. Jack takes. Takes? No. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Knight takes. Rook takes. I have that still. I think if pawn takes, I take back with the bishop. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. There. I go there. There. I still go there. Knight takes. Okay. Now, do I want to push? Push. King goes there. And do I have any follow-up? I don't know. Let's give a check. Yeah, king there. What about another check there? Let's think. Takes, or no, there, take, there with check. King takes, push, change. I don't know where this goes. I don't know where this goes. Okay. So I'm threatening the queen, obviously. Threatening the bishop. Can I swing my queen there and threaten anything? Maybe. Oh, wait. Takes. This is it. Let me read this. Takes. Check. And I capture the knight. Let's see if he does this. Other than that, he's got to move his queen somewhere, and I'm wondering maybe there to get it kind of closer into the action. Maybe there to protect the bishop. I guess there also. I guess e7 also protects the bishop. Pops his knight in to try to attack my queen. I just take. And when he takes, I just take the rook. Okay. This is such a weird one. I feel like I want to just capture this bishop. But let's see if there's anything else I need to... I can't take. Do I want to get this bishop here? If I go bishop there, takes there. Ooh, that'd be a e5 with check. And if he takes, I'm taking here with check. Where is he looking to go? Trying to evacuate his king somewhere? Probably wants to get off the F file since my rook is staring there. Knight in. Here. I don't see anything. Knight in. Takes. Then what? Then what? And maybe I just take the dark squared bishop. Actually, knight in. Let me do this. Knight f4. Pawn takes with check. I take the queen. Takes here. I take. He recaptures. I take the dark squared bishop. And then it's two knights. Dark squared bishop, light squared bishop, two rooks. It's even, but I think he can win back my knight pretty easily. Or at least win a pawn off it. I think that's... I mean, let's think. Rook, knight in, rook takes, pawn takes, e5 check, takes for the discovered, attack on the queen. Knight in, rook takes, pawn takes, e5, and does he just evacuate? And then I think I just lose the exchange, and I don't think that was worth it. So maybe he's not forced to take back with the pawn. What exactly is he thinking? He's taking some time to think on this one. I'm wondering if he's thinking about this knight f4 idea. Wow. I think I just there and I win the queen. Yeah, just there and then I'm winning the queen. And another game lost to a tactic. I mean, if I go there, you take my rook. What if I go a little intermezzo, bishop there, king there? I think that's what I do. If he blocks with anything, I just take it so that I get the exchange instead of just losing my bishop to nothing. Capture here. And where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? If I go queen here, you take the rook. Check there. And queen there, there. No, I don't really have anything. I think. I think I go queen there. So I lose the exchange because he captures the rook, right? Do I just recapture with the king? Do I get my knight out to try to and give this check there, check there, capture the knight? I think I give this check so he doesn't have this little escape square and can't do any funny business there. And then I give this check. I capture the knight. Doesn't really matter where this bishop goes to because I have to have some type of mating sequence going on here. I'll give this check. I'm going to keep giving checks. Maybe this check here. I'll capture the bishop. Maybe just look to get my knight out. Now my rook is open. Okay. Maybe I'll get my knight over here. Control these two squares. My rook is now open. Do I want to trade? I go check. There. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to trade. Let's see if he wants to just trade down. You're not going to give me a check. I'll just capture. I'll just trade. That's fine. Okay. Give a check. Goes up there. I don't know where. Okay. What if I go here? Knight. Check. There. Check. And I feel like I can figure something out. Okay. So check. Where else? No, I think I just go back. And go here. That. Right there. I just give a check there. Get off of any pins that I'm not interested in dealing with. There, I just take. There. I think I still go there. Okay. Now, where are you going with the knight? Where are you going to go with the knight? Go up there. Queen there. Ooh, that's a good move. That is it. Give this knight check here. Goes. Okay. And here. I have here winning the knight. I'm getting low on time, so I got to start kind of moving quicker. Here. I think. Check. There's no back rank threats I need to worry about right now. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, that was mate. Okay. That was a super weird game. That bishop sacrifice we need to look at because that could have been just completely unsound like the last one I tried. But his queen and queenside knight were, I just feel like they were so offsides that I'm wondering if that was a good idea because there was nothing on his king side developed, nothing there that could really defend against it. All right, this might be that bishop sack right there. Go here to analysis. Bishop takes f7 was a blunder. Oh, geez. All right, got to stay off the bishop sacks then. Oh, it's just taking a while. All right. Peter needs to catch up a little bit. E4. E6. Four. 7. Knight f3. C. Okay, so c6 is a move. A6 is best. I feel like mainly I've just played people playing e5. We go e5 and then like take and like just getting the knight out. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know, like bishop here, knight here. Probably a mistake. Yeah, the knight move with the bishop out a bit. But I feel like I've seen people played e5. All right, but c6. Looks like that was a good move. Engine says to push e5. Take. Can't take. I'm ruining that. So after d takes e5, what does it suggest? e6. And then your bishop's coming out. Maybe your knight's going to end up getting out that way, but interesting. Okay. Bishop out is fine, just developing pieces. Queen c7 is best. It sees castle. Knight gf6. C3, knight c3. And it looks like this is slightly better for white, but I looks like completely playable for both sides. So what I was worried about was some type of kind of opening in the center, and then this queen looking at my bishop, but it looks like that doesn't seem to be an issue. b5 is an inaccuracy. Bishop b3, just retreating move. Okay, here's where my first mistake comes in. Just a straight up blunder. Knight, king takes. Okay. And then just back. So it looks like there might have been some blunder where, or some mistake when he moved his king further out to g6. So here, I'd probably just play something like this, honestly, but then I guess knight there, and you're probably fine. If not, black is better. Yeah. Okay. Bishop takes f7. Doesn't lead to anywhere because the king can retreat and can stay pretty safe, and then black can probably quickly develop its pieces, and white just gave up bishop for nothing, really. So knight check. This is the mistake. Wow, +5. I did not see the follow-up. f4 is the follow-up. f4... You wouldn't just go knight here, because that is just going to be mate pretty quick. But queen b6. Queen b6 threatening what? It still seems to be pretty heavily in white's favor. King f6. e5 check. What about takes? I can't take back because that's pinned. He takes out, not 5. It wants e5 check. Knight takes e5. What is the thinking with knight takes e5? Bishop e3. Wow, the same check in the center idea from the d4 pawn on the queen that comes up later in the game. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's get back to the line we played. So king g6. Queen f3 is a miss because of the line we just looked at. Knight d to f6 is best. I wonder why this knight would be bad. Because, okay, that's always a good reason. Maybe queen f5 there. All roads lead to mate, looks like. Then there. Okay. All roads lead to mate after that move. So you have to move knight d to g6. White, it looks like it's better, but not nearly as better as I was. All right, so that's a mistake. h4 is best. I was thinking h4, but then I thought bishop here, and then maybe queen there. But I thought the king was kind of getting away. I thought the king might have been getting away. Perhaps not. This was kind of in the area of what I was thinking about. And then there. So bishop f5. I'm definitely missing something. Queen d3 is a mistake. h5. Wow. Just ignoring that. Another check. And then king takes h5. Queen. Queen b3. Queen b3 for what? Let's just say there. e5 is an inaccuracy. Oh, because the knight hops in and I win the exchange with the rook. Okay. Get back to where I actually played Queen g3 is a mistake because let's knight h5, my queen away. Queen b3 is better because it protects this key square here, so that when he eventually moves the pawn, I can still hop my knight in there and win the exchange with the rook. So that's why that is good. This is a mistake just because it's missing that idea right there. All right, so that is a blunder. Let's see why f4. So, all right, so is it just the idea that we went for? f4, rather. That's an inaccuracy, probably because the line we, yep, check. Best. 96 is good. Queen b6 is a mistake, probably because bishop e3. So the same idea, queen on this diagonal with my dark squared bishop becomes a real liability when the king is in a checkable square with either this pawn, or I mean even this rook, but this pawn. So same idea. Bishop takes, that's just an inaccuracy because you have a discovered check against the queen and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, that's best. Bishop d8, because instead of just like moving the queen here and then pawn takes, and then let me redo this a little bit. That's best because let's say there, I still lose the exchange, even though I'm completely winning. Or there, and then I pull it back, I'm still losing the exchange. Capturing the knight back, or I'm capturing the knight, but I'm still going to end up losing the exchange in some regard. Or if so, bishop check is best because it's almost like not a desperado capture, but it's saving the exchange for as much as I can. Capturing the pawn is not as bad as just leaving my bishop there, but still not best. Okay. Yep, queen d7 is just getting kind of into a space where my queen can actually make some attacking moves after he captures my rook. Bishop takes is, fine. +6, +4. It's really losing no matter what. Queen, yep. Check. Good. King takes e4 is excellent. This is really, it's kind of losing no matter what at this point. Check is good. Continue checking, just, see what kind of comes of that, was my thinking of just keep offering checks that are not putting my position in any worse of a place, and that can only help me develop my pieces. That's really what I was thinking. Finally, I capture the bishop before it gets a chance to retreat there. Good. All right, so knight b3. Getting my knight, even though your knight being on the side of the board is not great, getting my knight here because it's around the king, so just more firepower around the king is what I was thinking. All right, so rook d1 is excellent. Queen f2 is best. So yes, delivering that check. And then let's just say he blocks, just doesn't even want to deal with it. What then? What was it thinking then? Queen e2, probably offering the rook trade then. Let's think like a5. Really no good move. A5 is fine, but it's really not good. Yeah, then I can yeah, rook d1 is excellent. So really trying to push the exchanges. Back to the game. Rook d5 is excellent because after the trade, you can hop your knight in. It also wants capture with... Oh, okay. So actually, it's good because after takes with the c pawn, you have connected pawns in the center. But it's really lost no matter what. Good. All right, so this b3, c4 idea, just dislodging the knight. Getting my king to safety because I really just didn't want to deal with anything about those checks. Go back to the game. My king is safe, and there's no worry about any back ranks because they don't have any rooks or queens that can deliver a back rank, and there's no pawns that are going to be magically pushing all the way down the board. Knight evacuates. The only thing I was worried about was if you go there. Oh, I guess I can just take the pawn still. All right. Mate in 4. Oh, okay. And then this is the other mistake. Mate in 1. Just. Yep. Queen d5. Mate. So this game was an opening that I hadn't seen before, or at least I don't remember seeing, but just playing safe and playing simple chess would have been the better idea. However, with this bishop sack, we got into a little bit of a tricky kind of tactical play that the opponent ended up making a blunder, and I was able to capitalize on it. So slow, safe chess seems to be the better chess because I need to work on calculating out these risky moves. But we do come away with a win in this game. Bishop sacks I should probably just stay away from or put in a lot of effort to calculate out more of the possibilities, because that was another unsound bishop attack or bishop sack. But we did come away with a win due to better middle game play and better tactical play in the middle game. So thank you very much. We'll see you next game.